Greetings, my beautiful social media family. Greetings. Happy end of the weekend. I go choice salute. I go say good morning, good evening, or good afternoon, depending on where you're watching from. Happy Sunday. Happy end of the week, my beautiful people. I hope the weekend has been treating you good. How on a day? I hope you all have had an amazing weekend. You relaxed, you rested, you decompressed. Yeah. So we'll start maybe in the next under 1 minute. We'll start. We'll book this coconut. Why pay refundable 149 to learn more about the online business, my beautiful people? Why should we pay? Let me say you should pay $149 to learn about our online business. We'll start in a few seconds because time is money. Time is money, my people. Maybe different. Okay. All right. So this live is mostly and mainly for my immigrants. Okay. And especially the ones in the diaspora. This is really for you. And if you're not, yeah, anybody in the diaspora, pretty much. This is really for you because I know what it feels like to work hard. Okay, I know what it feels like to work hard. If you do all the all the necessary steps, it's supposed to be the steps. Everyone's steps looks different. Some people if you come go school, when I get a degree, learn a trade, get a certificate, whatever that looks like. Then you go into the real world and you walk, thinking that life will better. You understand? You feel say you will have the greener pastures when you do the right thing, learn, get a good job or get a good career. But you're still not getting ahead, unfortunately. And now we're good. Yeah, you can do all the necessary right things, my people, but unfortunately, you feel like you're still not getting ahead. Um, Even with a good paying career, you feel like if I put in those hours, I put in that time, the budget will look good, my paycheck will look good, but all those have limitations. There are parameters to those. When you work hard, you get your paycheck, but then this is the part that gets tricky, my people. Even when you work hard, you get a good paycheck that looks nice in the eyes. It looks good. When you pay your bills, your mortgage, your rent, your car note, if you don't get car note better, you pay your health insurance, car insurance, your light bill, your gas bill, trash, sewer. You dey pay for nanny. You dey pay, when at daycare. You have miscellaneous. No talk the one way when you get kids too. That one, that one are different. It's something different again. It adds even more. When you have kids, you put that into the equation. You get family for back home. So you have so many moving variables and so much financial obligation. So you feel like you're not going ahead. You're just stagnant in one place. You understand? You might be at this job for the next 10, 20 years. You're still in the same place. Maybe you make maybe 5,000. 5,000 is even too generous, even with all the hours if you put, even if that's 6,000. Just throwing it out there as a paycheck, whether not every week or every 2 weeks. I'm just giving that figure, but that's not everyone's pay. I'm just talking about for us healthcare professionals. Healthcare professionals, if you make that kind of money, yes, but then on the back end, they're sacrificing. I don't be for that level. Yes, I feel they make the money, but the sacrifice on the back end a lot. Missing from my children, my family, my husband, my mom. I couldn't go on trips. I couldn't do anything because Um, my days were centered around pretty much my work schedule. I couldn't be present to do things for my family. Bottom line. And so I knew that something had to change, my people. And so this is why I'm saying today I understand where you're coming from. You have family to take care of back home, responsibilities here in diaspora and back home. It's not easy. So this is why I say this to say that many of us were taught to work for a paycheck. Many of us, unfortunately, but not how to build something that can create long-term freedom or a legacy. We didn't. Most of us were not taught that. Many of us were not taught that you can, build a legacy. We were not taught that you can build your own freedom, create your own freedom. We weren't taught about having a system in place or teamwork. They didn't teach us any of those things. Or let's say it's a form of financial literacy. That one we don't know, but that one a whole different school of its own. So today I want to use this platform to talk about why you should pay $149 to learn about how our online business works. Okay, and I do put the refundable because yes, within 30 days you can get your money back. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Crystal. I'm a mom of four amazing children. I am a wife, a daughter, a sister. I've been in the healthcare for 20 years now, and I'm an amazing, proud digital business owner and a mentor in our online business community. And it has been an amazing journey so far. And so I talk about my online business all the time. Yes, I carry my matter on top of my head. I carry them. Yes, because there's no gatekeeping here, meaning that I will not hold back good information where if you give value to my immigrants and how they can elevate, how they can get their freedom back. Some things are not only about money, but yes, we want money, but we want our time back. We want our life back because when you're not thriving, you can be making money supposedly, but there's a limitation to what you can make from your career or your job, right? There's a limitation. Your money has a limitation. No matter how many bonuses, no matter how much they give you a raise, there's always a limit to what you can make, right? So now this is where this business gives you that empowerment because in a business, there's nothing like financial limitation to what you can make in a business, right? Only limitation you have is yourself and your mindset. So this our online business is very simple, very, very simple. You can learn how to create extra streams of income. I said streams, yes, because you can make more than one stream of income in this online business. It's a very simple concept. And the concept it's just like this, very simple. Okay. Have reliable Wi-Fi. Excuse me 1 second, please. Okay. This online business, you need reliable Wi-Fi, laptop, and a phone, and you're good to go. There's no inventory, there's no selling of products. You don't need any experience or anything like that. Just come with a willingness to learn. And it's a very simple concept. Okay. You come in to the business by either purchasing a product or a product package. Okay. Very, very simple. This business is affiliated with different companies. Okay. And when you come into the business, those different companies that we're associated with that you will purchase that product or that product package will pay you to use their product. They pay you to use their product. They don't pay you to promote or advertise the products or the products. Let me say it again because it's very simple. You get paid when you purchase the product or the product package. that company that we are affiliated with, those companies will pay you to use it. As people sign up under you, not that you go chasing or looking for people, whether it's your neighbor or your friend or family member or co-worker. No, you don't go look for them. They will come to you. They will see you on social media, like how you see me now on social media. They will come to you when they join the business, either with a product or a product package that the companies that we're affiliated with, they'll pay you. It's just that simple. That's it. Your business runs 24/7 through a business model. Okay? 24 hours, your business is running all the time. Okay? Whether you're present or not. It's just that simple. The service that we provide, or that I provide as an online business owner, is to teach you how to generate income in the comfort of your home or any location. So even when you're at work, whether you're sleeping, your business could run 24 hours a day because of that business model. It's very simple. Where it becomes more interesting is how you get paid. And so, even though I'm giving a simplified version today of what the business entails, there's about 2 or 3 hours worth of information. And this is where the 149 comes into play, my beautiful people. This is where it comes into play. Okay. So you're 149 because we get business system in place. That is so beautiful. See why man don't make mistake for make this business model, because every successful business get a business system in place in the background. If you're there inside business and you don't have a system running for you, then it means that you're just hustling. Because this system way there in the background, they make the business be automated. Okay, and it gives the business that flexibility so that when you're there for work, like I said earlier, or when you're sleeping or you're doing your daily activities, business could still flow, and in return you are still generating that income. It's just that simple, my people. Very, very simple concept. But to get the whole blueprint of the business, some person no go sit down, or me I no go sit down explain that for you for 2 or 3 hours. The system will do that. And how does it do that? You get access to learning more about the business and the blueprint by paying your 149 US dollars as refundable. Let me break it down what that 149 gives you. It gives you access to our business community. Okay. 149 gives you access to our business model. Excuse me, to our business community. Okay. You get access to our business community. Okay. You also get to learn about the companies that we're affiliated and have partnered with. Okay, that we have partnership with. You get to learn that. You get to learn about the products or the product package, which is how you start your business, how to accelerate your business, how to maximize your income. It shows you all in that $149. And the most important one of all is, how do you maximize your income? How do you get your income? How do you get those commission checks? That is what the 149 breaks down to you, my people. Okay. You also have your landing page set up for you, your funnel set up for you. You unlock a training site. Yes, training site day, where pretty much that training site, they help you set up your business and run your business from point A to Z without 149 US dollars. Okay. So again, this business is be about a get rich overnight quick scheme. And I always say this is an authentic, legitimate business. Okay. The 149 is not about getting rich overnight. It gives you access. It gives you access to the online business community, step-by-step education, a clear explanation, again, like I said, about the partnered companies that we're affiliated with, compensation plan, big, 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 and how to start the business with the product or product packages. Okay. My goal today is not to convince anybody. My goal today is to pretty much teach my immigrants how to create extra streams of income create early retirement while building a legacy so that they can pass this down to their children or whoever they would like. Okay, I hope this makes sense. So you all stay with me here. I hope this makes sense in the way I'm saying it. It's a very simplified version. This business to give you a mentor and a coach, to give you that support, not to run your business, no, but to give you support, meaning they give you strategies, tools, and techniques that you get for go learn them, understand them, and implement them. Meaning you have to apply what you're learning. So there's a lot of support inside this business, and this business requires a lot of learning in the process because it teaches you to become that individual that's able to attract the change that they're looking for. Okay, so it's not only just about money that can change your life, but it's also about being able to impact other people. And there are so many people who are looking for this opportunity to be able to learn how to create extra income from the comfort of their home or any location that they choose to. So whether you're in Jakarta, whether you're there for Mount Everest, whether you're there for Boya Mountains, it no matter. Location no be problem so long as you get reliable Wi-Fi. Whether you get your smartphone or your laptop or both, you're good to go. You're in business. So the question I say to my people, what you're doing now, will it build you early retirement? You get for ask yourself those questions, not answer to me. What you're doing now, is it sustainable in the long run? Will this create you early retirement? Is this sustainable in the long run? Can it give you a legacy to pass on to your children? What you're doing now, my people, can it do that? Because I know the answer is no. And so this is where the teaching comes in and the education comes in, that this is where you can learn how to get that extra income. This is where you can learn to not live paycheck to paycheck. This is where you can learn to not depend on your boss or your employer to give you a paycheck, whether it's weekly or bi-weekly or is it monthly salary. This is to empower, to inspire, and impact my immigrants to learn that there's a way we will not fit cash out on this social media platform. See, this online business, you don't get physical location like most businesses. We're solely based online, where we are located on, well, let me say your business, if you choose to start, is on multiple social media platforms. Now, unlike a traditional brick and mortar business where you get physical location, like let me say restaurant get a physical location and it gets limitations. So not only people that inside that cartier or maybe 30 or 40 miles away, they can patronize you. But unlike that, an online business, you can impact people all over the world globally. That's the beauty of online business. You have a farther and wider reach. But regular business, you have limitations because you're dealing with people only within that proximity. You get rent because you're paying for location. You have to buy supplies. You have to pay utilities. You have to pay the workers. Maybe they need uniform. Maybe they have to get training. That's a lot of overhead costs for start business, which is what makes so many of us immigrants scared to start a business. But this business, overhead cost, depending on how you want to start your business, is suitable and tailored for everybody to meet them where they are financially. This online business, depending on how you want to start. So you don't get to be scared. Say, oh, I don't get money, I don't get budget. No, you don't need to be. So wherever you have your financial limitations, the business can meet you halfway because financing options in there. You get for learn how to utilize other people's money called OPM. You get to start understand the importance of good debt and bad debts. I talked on yesterday. If you can go take a house mortgage for 30 years for pay, and when you know say most likely you might not even live to the next 30 years, you know that most likely you won't, depending on how old you are when you purchase the home. Then you can equally invest in getting a loan to start a business. It's the same concept, but it's just that depending on how you want to utilize the home, is it to build an asset, or is it for you just to live inside and to show people that I have a big house? It depends on your mindset. You see, if you get a good debt and go take a loan to start a business, or if it's to purchase that home so that if you put tenants inside to create an asset and generate you income down the road, that's perfect. It's the same concept. If you want to take motor for where you're going to spend 2,000 or 18,000, 1,800 a month, then you can equally take a loan to invest in your future. So bottom line, my people, that is what this platform is all about. McKegbito Consulting's platform is to empower, inspire, and impact my immigrants to learn that there's a way you can create extra streams of income through this online business. That is what this platform is solely about. And to learn. Now, when you do pay your $149, I mentioned earlier that yes, it's refundable within 30 days, because that 30 days is given to you so you have enough time to go through the videos, whether you get to go through them over and over again to understand the concepts of the business. And if you like what you hear, it gives you the option to book a coaching call with my coach. And my coach, she's one of the top leaders in the business. She's under 40, she's young, she's vibrant, full of energy. And let me tell you something, my coach did make nothing less than 6 figures every month. I'm talking about 100K a month minimum, because you don't take your time. Build a business, set up her business so that is now taking care of her and her growing family. And if she can do that in 5 years, you can too. It didn't take my coach 5 years to start making 6 figures. No. But consistently, she has had a business now for 5 years that has been supporting her and her family. And so what am I saying? If she's under 40, she's retired with a growing family, can do it. If I can do this business with no experience, no business acumen, no technology know-how, anything, then you also can do it. And I sure say when I scroll aimlessly on social media, when you look other people that things them, when I lie or when I true talk where they talk about, I feel understand say you feel be apprehensive because plenty thing away they way that lie on social media. But if you see some person he consistently show his face on social media every day, where you feel even Google himself, you fit Google anybody on social media if you know their first and last name for know if not lie person or thief person. You can actually know, you can Google that person. So what am I saying? If you can see this business on social media every day, then it means that there's something authentic and legitimate about it. And it means, say, the people that you're seeing, if you're coming across my video or my ad or other people's video, this is a real life business impacting everyday people who are like you and like me, hardworking immigrants who want a brighter future. I'm sure there's so many of us who have come to this diaspora where they don't know where to start. They're stuck, they're scared, they're stressed, they're burnt out, they're exhausted, and their cycle repeats year in, year out of doing the same job or same career and waiting for a 5% raise every year, or let me say, whether it's every 6 months or quarterly raise, or waiting for income tax. But throughout the year, they're working hard, They don't have a life of their own. They cannot travel. They cannot be present for their children. They cannot even, take care of them only financially. That's it. You cannot be there to cook for them, ask them how their day is, do homework. You cannot do basic things. Go to the market with them, do laundry with them, travel with them. You cannot do anything because your life centers around clocking in and clocking out just to pay bills. My people, it's time to change that cycle and do better. And that is why I'm here to give this information. So, with that being said, the year is coming to an end. We have approximately maybe 10 days left inside the year before it goes to 2026. Start taking a deep dive and reflection on how you want the remaining year to look like and how you want to bring in a new year. Take a deep dive of what you can do different because it's never too late to start. Take a deep dive on not only what you can do different, what are some things that you can eliminate that doesn't bring you value, and what are some things that you can open doors to and walk through those doors to bring value into your life, my people. Start reflecting. What can you do different to give you the outcome and results that you're looking for? You get for ask yourself, say, how long me I go to chase money in the name of clocking in, clocking out? And when I say that statement, it's not to say go and quit your job. I'm not saying that don't work. I'm not saying that leave your job. No, what I'm saying is, when will you start preparing for tomorrow? When will you start learning the importance of investing for the tomorrow? Because if you don't prepare for the tomorrow, somebody will prepare your tomorrow for you. And trust me, when they prepare your tomorrow for you, it involves you working for them to build their empire and turn their dreams into reality. That's all it means if you don't prepare your own future. You'll be stuck building someone else's future and someone else's goals and empire. Even after retirement, you'll still be working because even when you retire, you'll still be broke because pension is never enough. Even if you have low income housing and you still have that pension, it's still not enough. So my people, I will leave you with this, that start reflecting, start evaluating yourself and thinking what you can do better, who can you be around, who can inspire you, who can impact you. Place yourselves in the right rooms by force, intention to be around the right people that promotes that growth and learning. If not, you will stay stagnant. I know that what I'm saying is not for everybody. It can be for everybody, but it's not for everybody. This message is for my immigrants who want that change. They want their future to be great. And with that being said, happy end of the week and I hope you all have an amazing new week. You crush your goals. Continue to lead with positivity while putting God first. And with that being said, God bless everybody. Have a good evening. Bye.